Hello, thank you for joining us here today at TotalMD to take a brief look at the program to see if you'd like to do a further demo with us. This is the home screen, it's fully customizable. This is the scheduler. You can come in and create as many views as you want to. You can have a view for each provider. You can have a view for your rooms. It's up to you. It's very easy to create an appointment in here by double clicking or clicking to the left, choosing your patient or adding the information for a new patient if you're wanting to add someone on the fly. You can also create a type of appointment, which will assign the length to it. Once you've got the appointment in here, you can do a couple of different things with it. You can come out and check eligibility on it, or you can send an email reminder, which is part of the package that is included with TotalMD. From here, I'm going to show you the patient setup. The patient setup is very simple. All you have to do is click New Patient. Some of these fields are red, some of them are yellow. The red ones denote ones that are absolutely necessary. The yellow ones are simply suggested. So if you've got several people doing your patient setup, you might want to have us fix this for you so that it shows the fields that you absolutely want to have filled in. All of your basic information goes in this screen. You can add a street address. This green check mark will do a basic USPS check on the address to make sure it's correct. The insurance information can be added here, primary, secondary, tertiary. If you've got a pre-auth number, it can be added here. A max visit count, these will show up in the schedule as you're scheduling them. The medical alerts allows you to put in any, say this patient has high blood pressure, you can put that in there. It'll pop up in the scheduler and in the ledger. You can also put alerts here, such as do not accept checks if you don't want to accept checks from this patient, or something else that is not technically medical, but you want to show up in the ledger and in the scheduler as they're being scheduled. The billing defaults will allow you to add a facility, a primary provider, and if you're doing workman's comp, an attorney. You can put default diagnoses here. I suggest you wait and put them in the ledger because they are sometimes billing specific. Moving on to the ledger, this is where the alerts pop up. So this guy has a treatment plan and he's also amoxicillin shellfish allergic. So here we've got several different billings for this guy. If you want to create one that is similar to what you've already got, you can copy the billing. It will create one that has all of the information in it, then you can go in and just edit it. If you want to create one that's completely different, just click on New Billing. It will bring you into this screen. If this patient has changed insurance and you're wanting to be able to bill both insurances simultaneously, creating a new billing is a good way to go because this will put the information in one billing for one insurance, in the other billing for the second insurance. You can add your diagnosis codes here so that they pop up in the ledger and you're not having to put them in every time. They can also be added on the fly in the ledger. If you're doing workman's comp, the information for that is on this tab. Save and close saves your changes. Say you're billing on Monday and you're billing for Friday, you want to do your transactions on Friday, change your date down in this right-hand corner. Then when you add a new transaction, it will reflect that date rather than today's date. Simply put in your code or look for it. You can search for it as well. Having set up your fee schedules correctly, all of this information will populate. You can see where the diagnoses that I put in there are populating. We can also go in here and add another one on the fly just for this one. It will not show up on any other dates. If we arrow down here today, it will show on the ones we're putting in now. So we can put in a secondary code here. And then we can go to the left and save the transaction, and then we can create a claim. This will tell me I've got 2 transactions that are eligible to be billed. We'll continue. It says it's been created. Do you want to view it now? We can click yes, it'll take us to the interactive ledger, or we can click no, go on, do some more data entry. Then when we're done, we can go over to the claims and see the claims that are out here ready to be billed. To look at a claim that you have ready to go, double click it, it'll bring up the interactive form. So if you come in here and you decide you want to make a change at this point in time, you can do that. You'll just revalidate the claim. You won't update it. Updating it brings in the information that's in the system. This billing tab shows you if for some reason it had failed validation, it would show you why, and it does show that it's ready to bill. We'll go ahead and come out and highlight that one. Anything that you highlight is ready to bill. We'll highlight this one as well by holding down the control key and clicking on it. Then we can send selected e-claims or print selected e-claims. If you just don't highlight anything and send e-claims or print e-claims, it'll send or print anything that's in a ready to bill status. We're going to send selected e-claims. We're sending them to our clearinghouse. Sending the claims, do you want to mark them as printed? Yes, that will mark them as billed. Now you can see that both of those are marked as billed. Once you receive an electronic remittance advice and you're ready to apply it, you can go to activities and apply remittance advice. If you're using our clearinghouse, all of the remittance advices will pop up here. If you're using another one, they will be in a file on your desktop that you can go find. You open those files and it tells you that some payments were not successfully linked. You can come in and edit them. It will show you what's wrong with it. This is the one that's got a problem. We'll click next. We can see that we billed in 99212 and they paid in 99211, which is why it doesn't match. Once you have made all the changes to this ERA, you can then post it, and all of these items will automatically post into your ledger. There are a couple other things I want to show you real quickly. The insurance aging drill down is very nice. You can click on the plus sign underneath each one of the types of insurance payers, and it'll show you the patients and the codes and the days that are outstanding on these. So this guy has $45. It's 120 days over. I've also bookmarked the window for the ledger. We can go back to the ledger and pop back and forth with those bookmarks. If they're bookmarked, we can pop back and forth between the ledger and the insurance, or any other screen in the system. You can bookmark and pop back and forth between the different screens. We also have messaging capability within the system. This will allow you to do messaging with your staff inside of TotalMD where it's secure. Thank you for your time today. If you would like a full demo of this program, please give us a call, 800-613-7597. Option 1 will get you to sales, and they would be happy to set that up for you.